B-47. We've already understood that it's possible for an entire plane to disappear and no one can find any wreckage. But when it's carrying something special, the mystery gets even more complex. In 1956, the Boeing B-47 Stratojet, an American jet bomber developed by Boeing in the mid-1940s, took off from a military base in Florida and was supposed to land at an airbase in Morocco with 2 aerial refuelings. The first refueling went smoothly, but during the second over the Mediterranean Sea, the tanker couldn't locate the B-47. Could it have descended for refueling and ended up in a cloud? But no. The plane disappeared in the sky, and subsequent thorough searches, spanning many miles around, yielded nothing but bewilderment. No wreckage, no signs of the crew, no witnesses, no hints, and no evidence of the catastrophe. So why do the questions about what happened to the bomber persist? Because its cargo was very interesting to many nations. It carried 2 capsules of material for making a nuclear bomb. The material itself couldn't detonate, but this component was crucial for weapon production. Maybe it got intercepted somewhere. Agree, such a cargo is the last thing a government and an airline would want to lose just like that. Perhaps the solution to the disappearance of the dangerous plane is known to someone, but certainly not to us. Flight 712, Aer Lingus. After 55 years since the crash of Aer Lingus Flight 712, investigators haven't come closer to understanding why this plane went down in the sea near the island of Tuskar Rock in the United Kingdom. Flight 712 was a routine route, a short journey from Cork to Heathrow across the Irish Sea, completed countless times. But the passengers who boarded it would never rise again. Irish winters were much harsher then, and during this time of year, swans would begin mass migration to warmer regions. This version remains dominant. A collision with birds could have caused a dramatic crash of the flight, and while investigations confirmed this possibility, it's unlikely that the crash was solely due to this. Another detail is that the plane flew through an active missile range, and many believe it could have been mistaken for a spying drone. The British military ship Penelope conducted exercises in the area, but the military vehemently denied any involvement. Strangely, no one could explain why all records for that date mysteriously disappeared from the ship's log. On the day of the flight, the weather was perfect, and no one expected any trouble. But in the last communication from the cockpit, the second pilot reported a sudden descent to 3,500 meters. Another plane in the area was asked to descend and search for Flight 712, but without success. The flight vanished from sight. Its wreckage was found about 10 kilometers from the island, but